Hello everybody, welcome back to Jared Opens a Box here on Jared Takes the L. And we have a great episode for you guys here today, something that I've never done here on Jared Opens a Box before. A classic movie that is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. So I thought this was a great time to introduce it to the channel. Now we only have the one pop for this. I believe there were 3 in this particular wave, but I just got the one because it's obviously the most iconic and the coolest for sure out of that wave. But without further ado, allow me to introduce you to today's pop from the movie Jaws. We have the great white shark itself. Jaws himself, one of the most iconic movie monsters of all time. Celebrating the 50th anniversary, which is crazy. I mean, I can't believe it's been 50 years already for this movie. Like I said, there were a couple of pops. They are on the back there that were made for this film or for this wave, whatever. But yeah, this is part of the Pop Movies line. It is number 1754. I like the box. The box is really cool. It has kind of like a retro feel to it. It has a logo for the 50th anniversary up here. It has the shark itself in that classic pose on the cover of the movie right down here, coming out of the water. The side of the box actually has a bite taken out of it, so I think that is a great detail that they didn't have to do whatsoever, but I love that they did that, especially because that's also the side that the shark is facing. So that's really cool. There's the back of the box, which shows the ocean with Jaws himself right there. It looks like the other 2 that they made were Quint and Matt Hooper. So, like I said, we didn't get those ones, but they are available if you guys are interested as part of that wave. And then the other side of the box just has the shark itself again right there. So you'll notice the shark does look a little different. They didn't just make another version of the shark, because it hasn't actually been that long since they made one. I think it was just a couple of years ago. They made 2 different ones made 3, I think, of this particular character. So this time around they did something a little bit different, which I think is really cool. So let's move into this one up. There we go. Alright. Well, here it is, the Great White Shark Funko Pop. And yeah, as you can see, the design on this one, the details are much different from the other Great White Shark Pops that they have made from this movie. It almost has what looks like the ocean, like it's like an ocean texture on it. This looks like, water, almost like you see the shark swimming underwater. So that's kind of what they're going for here. I think it's really cool. I think they actually did a good job kind of showing that. Then the shark also pretty banged up here. It has a lot of cuts and scrapes along its face. I thought it had blood around the mouth, but I must be mistaken. I think I'm thinking of another pop from the Jaws line. But yeah, plenty of scrapes and scratches. I guess not really much else. But like I said, I really like this design. It's just a lot cooler than just making another pop of the shark and just slapping the 50th anniversary logo on it like they've done for some other things. This one actually was a pretty fun and unique idea to actually make it look like it's traveling underwater by giving it this coloration here on the top. I also really like the color, the blue color. Blue is my favorite color, and this is like the perfect shade of blue that I would like. So I guess it's also going to be a little biased there as well. But yeah, this is so cool, honestly. Really, really cool. Did it come with the base? No, I guess not. It had this little hole at the bottom, so I thought maybe it had a base that you could like stand it up on, but I don't see anything in the box, so I'm assuming that's not the case. But nonetheless, I think this one looks really, really cool. I think they absolutely nailed the design on this one. I think Jaws is a great movie. I just saw it a couple of years ago. I think it was the most recent time I've seen it. Really good movie. Obviously, one of the best shark movies they've made. It's got a lot of... It's just a really good movie. So I knew when I saw this one, and even Summer was like, this would be a really cool idea to do Jaws' 50th anniversary. I'm like, yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea at all. I knew this was going to be a shorter video. I'm okay with that because next week's going to be a lot longer. But yeah, nonetheless, here is the Great White Shark. I give it a 10 out of 10. I think it's really cool. I love the differences between this one and the other one, especially because I never got any of the original ones, and I'm kind of bummed about that I didn't. So I knew I had to get this one to at least right those wrongs. Same thing I did with Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy from SpongeBob a little bit ago. I did the same thing with that. So I'm I'm trying to get caught up on everything there. But nonetheless, there's the great white shark. Let me know down below what you guys think of this awesome pop. When we come back next week, our last episode of June already, if you can believe it, we're going to be finishing off the month with some new Sonic the Hedgehog pops. So yeah, really excited for that video, guys. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.